7 a.m., I awake to my human, still sleeping. Time to get up, and get ready for work. Someone has to bring in the food, right? I meowed, and swiped my paw across her face. Nothing, not even a flutter of her eyes. I saw her foot, sticking out from under the blanket, and bit down. Finally, she woke up. What would she do without me? With my tail held high, in triumph, I went to check the kitchen. 7:30, I entered the kitchen, and began my routine. I sniffed the food in my bowl, and took a nibble. But then, I caught a whiff off something tastier. My human had set a plate on the table. So I climbed onto a chair to check it out. I meowed to remind her that sharing is caring. I proposed a compromise. I get everything on top. I didn't wait for her response. Clearly, it was a fair deal. 8 o'clock, I sat on the edge of the toilet, tail straight up, face forward, maintaining my balance, and staring at the door handle. It helps me concentrate. My human walked in. Our eyes met, and I let out an irritated meow. I tried to explain, respect my boundaries, and knock before entering next time. If I'm disturbed, I might miss. She should appreciate me using the toilet. 8:10, I'm sitting in the closet, having conducted an inventory of the clothes. Everything I knocked down is unwearable. Those items are out of fashion. But what remained under me is fine. I decorated the clothes with my fur. Why not call it cashmere? My human approached and rolled her eyes. There is no accounting for taste. 8:30, my human is still getting ready for work. But my work is well underway, cataloging the mice. 1 red, 2 gray, 1 rubber. I tested the rubber one. And then lay down to rest. My human petted me before leaving. I pretended to be asleep and completely indifferent to her affection. She's heartlessly leaving me alone again. However, there are some advantages to my solitude. 9:50, I decided to take up gardening. I climbed onto the table with the biggest plant, sniffed it, and started predicting with the petals. There will be fish, there won't be. To be sure, I decided to chew off all the petals that said there won't be. The petals worked out, but the pot was the problem. It went down spectacularly. 7 p.m., my human is home. I rushed to her, started purring, and rubbed against her legs. I asked what she brought me today. I noticed a bag on the floor, and began liberating it from all useless and mysterious things inside. I climbed into it. This is quite cozy. I'd long wanted my own living space. It was a wonderful gift. 8 p.m., I entered the bathroom to find my human in the water. The thought flashed like lightning. I must save her. I jumped onto the edge of the tub and meowed, warning her of danger. No effect. I tugged at her hair with my paw and nearly fell into the water myself. I went to the door, scratching and yowling to be freed. The ruse worked. My human scrambled out of the tub. I did it. 9:13, my human is typing something on my laptop. I quietly climbed onto her lap. She petted me a couple of times and then stared back at the screen. My dissatisfaction knew no bounds. I climbed onto the table, lay across the keyboard, and covered the screen with my tail. If you want to continue working, you must scratch my belly first. No negotiation. Clearly, it was a fair deal. 10:03, my human pretends to be tired and cold. She lay in bed and wrapped herself in a blanket. Who warms up like that? Face out, window open. Clearly, she couldn't manage without me. I warmed her up, purring a lullaby. I'm the most caring cat in the world.